go to the coast on this Wine Wednesday. The Newport Seafood and Wine Festival, of course, coming up later this month.
That's right. You got to snag those tickets because they're going fast. Joining us in studio with a preview of all the fun, we've got Wayne Patterson, CEO and Executive Director of the Greater Newport Chamber of Commerce, and Heather Hatton with Chinook Winds Casino, the presenting sponsor for this year's festival. Thank you both for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Yeah, glad you're here.
Absolutely. Glad to be here talking about wine and seafood. It's one of those fun pairings that we get to look forward to every, winter, spring
this is the
season.
time of year.
What's coming up for this year's Newport Festival?
Well, we've got a few new changes. We've added additional space for a music tent. So now we've expanded, so we have a full stage.
Oh, fun.
And we're bringing more bands in, so we have an actual area now that instead of taking up part of the main tent. And then we also have a pop-up restaurant this year. It's doing a 4-course crab dinner, and we're partnering with Local Ocean on that one. Those tickets are going fast too, and that's going to be nice. And then we had over 25,000 people last year show up for the event, so it was crazy.
Wow,
crazy.
Well, and of course it is cold. Just remind people where exactly this is. I would imagine you're not braving the elements outside for the festival.
We have a giant 50,000 square foot tent.
It's huge.
Whoa.
And it's actually rated at 100 miles per hour wind.
Oh my gosh.
Because it has steel, actually aluminum girders that holds this thing together because it's a monster.
Yeah.
Right? And we do it in South Beach, which is part of Newport, and there's lots of parking, and it's a giant event. Like I said, it's very well organized.
Yeah, it's a great event.
Absolutely, yeah, such a fun time. Heather, what got you involved, and what's your favorite part of the festival?
Yeah, 15 years ago,
Yeah.
we jumped on board, and it's in our county, and we want to make sure that we like to celebrate our county, not just Lincoln City, and so we jumped into that because it's important for our communities, and there's a lot of nonprofits that make a lot of their money during that time of year, and we bring the craps table down and some dealers and have a lot of fun, and we're right outside the music tent, so we just enjoy partnering with local nonprofits, and these guys are a great partner.
Man, put a craps table, buy some wine.
Yeah.
I can feel it heating up. Give me the dice. Give me the dice.
And it's free. We teach people how to do it. No, it's all free. And
That's great.
But it's a place for them to just kind of relax on their way to the next wine or food place.
That's super
great.
fun.
You got high caliber entertainment just as great as this high caliber food and wine. I mean, no shortage to choose from of great food and wine here on the coast. What's the spread looking like? What can folks expect?
Well, we just finished with the commercial wine competition last weekend, which we still do. We have an amateur wine competition, and we're one of 2 left in the state of Oregon that actually do that. So when you go to the event, you can see the award winners, and they're all from Oregon, and they all have booths, and so you can kind of walk around and pace yourself on the wine. We have over 20 seafood booths. Like I said, we have a chowder competition that's also going on, and you can buy a chowder tasting kit. Ooh. So you can actually go and taste, and then we have a People's Choice Award.
Huh.
And
I
so
love that.
So you can go and be able to taste all the chowders.
Yeah.
And the actual competition is on the first night of the show. And that way, all the booths then can have their awards and be able to, people can identify with who the winners are.
That's
great.
Fun. Chowder, that's one of those things that, every restaurant, every place does chowder just a little different.
Yeah.
So it's fun to kind of try it everywhere you go. And now you can do that in one place.
Absolutely.
That's it. And you can do it with a glass of wine in one hand and try to
even
figure out how to eat that stuff.
I know it's going to be tough to pick your favorite moment, but do you have a favorite moment that comes around with the festival?
The music, I think, has really been a great addition. And being able now to have a defined area where we can have a different kind of sound system, where we can turn the volume up a little bit, have a bigger stage where we can bring bands in instead of always trying to keep the volume down. And we have great artists. And this year is actually going to be really cool because we have some different bands coming we have a Latino band, and we also have kind of a Cajun, Zydeco band.
Oh, fun.
Actually, the Zydeco band is from here. And so it's when Thursday night we do a local night, which is everybody that wants to come is really welcome. But it's and we have a local band that's from Newport that's actually playing on Thursday night, and we do a lot of things that are special for people on Thursday because it's kind of like from 5 till 9 only, and it's like bring the locals out.
I was gonna say, I love the focus on local. I mean, the food is local, the wine is local, the entertainment might as well be local. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, so you get that night, and then you get all of us driving out to the coast for a really fun weekend.
That's our focus.
Yes, that's
people
gonna be a
come see what
great
we're all
time.
about.
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite wine and seafood pairing, if you had to pick one.
So since I don't drink, I love So we usually have asparagus. I don't even know which booth that is, but I always go get the deep
The guy
fried
dresses
asparagus.
up like an asparagus.
Gosh, I love it.
Oh, I wonder if
I was gonna
it's
say-
downtown Milwaukee. Is
I
that
know,
It's
it's
asparagus.
so good.
Oh man.
And then we have our local ocean or the
Yes.
different local eateries that come there, and we try to Wallport Boosters. It's a great fundraiser for them, so we always go and support them.
We'll have
So
to
that's
so
our
check it
fun.
favorite.
out.
Yeah.
So many great
If you haven't
things.
been, it's worth going.
My mouth
Appreciate
is
you both being
watering
here.
just thinking about it.
Get dressed up.
Thank you for the preview. Get dressed up and check out the Newport Seafood and Wine Fest. It's happening February 20th through the 23rd. All the info you need to get your tickets is on coin.com. That does it for us on this Wine Wednesday.
Yes.
Cheers to